pong presidential table. Sin Tarata. Yes. Dr. Kamulratin Tarata. For Dr. Chim, as we fondly call her. And Mrs. Marita Llamas. And Dr. Chim, another Chim. So, good morning everyone, and welcome to one of the special sessions in our CEC 8. This is the session on Philippine Digital Literacy for Women campaign. Just to give you a brief background about the campaign, the PDLWC as we call it, it was launched on March 3, 2011 at the UP Open University headquarters during the university celebration of the Women's Month. It was the Philippines' response to the Global Digital Literacy Program launched by the Telecenter.org Foundation in the same year. The global program targeted the training of 1 million grassroots women, while the Philippine program set the target of 10,000 grassroots women trained on digital literacy by end of December 2012. As we near the target date, and as we continue to work towards our target number, we also would like to celebrate our milestones. Hence, this special session on PDLWC during our CEC 8. We found it most appropriate to celebrate these milestones here, given that the BISECNET program and the most number of people behind the campaign are also with us today. Tayo rin po yun, yung mga kumilos dun sa programa, dun sa ating kampanya on digital literacy for women. So, to give us the keynote message for this session, and may I say, one of the ardent advocates of women empowerment, the Chancellor of UP Open University and my boss, Dr. Grace Javier Alfonso.
Maraming salamat din Mel Bandelaria. Magandang umaga po. Umaga pa ba? Umaga pa. Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat. Mahirap po niyo pag-compete sa masarap na empanada at saka orange juice. But I would like to say welcome to everyone. It's not a welcome remarks, but I'm just so happy to be here and to share with you some thoughts about our digitized world. Of course, I'd like to greet Patty Dalarama, TESDA, Ms. Tess Kamba of Telecenter.org Foundation, Dr. Chim of Asia Pacific Telecenter Network, and Sukotay Tamatirat Open University, STOU, and Mrs. Marita Llamas, of course, of Hubad Quezon, and Mrs. Sayud, our Telecenter Manager from Thailand, and all our local chief executives and LGU officials, and our CEC 8 organizers, the PhilSecNet Executive Council members, and of course, all of us, CEC 8 delegates. A very, very pleasant good morning to all of you. I am sure everyone present today, except probably our foreign guests would know Melchora Aquino, otherwise known as Tandang Sora. Do we know Tandang Sora? Yes. And our Philippine history, or our history, Tandang Sora was a daughter of a peasant couple and never attended school. Yet she used whatever talent she possessed to help the Filipino revolutionaries. Her great deeds during the Philippine Revolution can be read in many history books, but they're actually just short snippets. And it's very difficult to know her full story. But we know that what she did was such a feat for somebody who we can consider at present a grassroots woman. The government of Quezon City has declared 2012 as Tandang Sora year because 200 years ago she was born. And I've been personally inspired to do a digital film, an indie film, about her story, her narrative, and we want to bring her story to the big screen. And we hope to release this in mainstream theaters and also to make rounds of schools. And of course we have, and eventually be accessed on the net. And Dean Mel is helping me out here. She's part of the Women Voices organization that we have put up to be able to do this. It is using digital technology and to really be able to familiarize us with her life and works. And you know, it's very important that we claim more spaces for women's stories. Now that things are digitized, we have this opportunity to create our stories the way we want to. And also I'd like to say that it's now about 10 times less expensive to do a film. And the fact that I'd like to tell you that we have to tell more stories and to put in women's sensibilities in our stories and to share this even to the world, to the young people of this generation and also for the coming generations. So we'd like to tell the story of Tandang Sora. And more stories about women means more spaces for women. Everything is digitized now. Even there are about 3,500 television stations online. We have also all our radio stations being accessed through online free. And films are also accessed online free. And I was just imagining, what if Sora has lived in today's world and has benefited in the digital literacy for women campaign that PhilSecNet is doing? There are many Soras who could be further empowered given the right tools like digital literacy. There will be quite a number of women who could do more for oneself and for her country. Digital literacy for women is both a personal and a professional advocacy. An advocacy reflected in my works as an administrator of UP Open University, an educator, a multimedia artist, a filmmaker, and a director. Pwede bang i-plug ko na rin katatapos ko rin i-direct yung Flames of Love. Papanoorin niyo po, ah. Ang